It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Coming in off the road, the Pistons are back in Detroit for this game.
And the start of a brief homestand for them, and they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they're singing to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Here's Wembanyama. And Fox gets it to go.
The consistency might not be elite, but still, Fox is a legitimate three-point threat.
Pass to Booker. Takes a three. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now, here's Fox. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For the Pistons, it's been a slow start here. 7-point differential. Now Holiday. Pass to Booker. Will it go? Sinks the triple.
In textbook mechanics, make it look like it's going in every time. Booker, unreal.
Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Pass to Klingon. Back to Booker. Takes the three. Another three for Detroit.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys, back to you.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
It is good. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
You can't teach size, right? Klingon is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
Here's Castle. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Holiday. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, in the two-man game, Holiday stays under control and picks his spot.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there it is for him. Fox has got his third bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Holiday. Thompson outside. Back to Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Booker's got 9 points.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Plenty of on. And it's been a pretty even. Game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Here's Sohan. Barnes outside. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Pistons trailed by 3. Dinwiddie outside. The kick out to Sabonis. Ball's knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Thompson. Lock at 6. And it's Smith with the rebound. Spurs leading by 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside, got a piece of it. Sabonis with the steal. There's the killer two-handed slam.
You can't let Dinwiddie get room to run. Once you do, it's over.
Pass to Smits. Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Smits. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Johnson outside. Barnes outside. 4 on the clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making passes. Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Booker. Devin Booker attacking. And it's all evened up. Booker's got 11.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Anunoby has the open. Look. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Booker outside. Despite the coverage, Booker for 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And stolen by Thompson. Booker left side. Pass to Klingon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Wembanyama outside. Here's the screen. Wembanyama attacking. Yep, that one goes. He has 6.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And it's Vassell in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's Fox with the jam.
What recognition from Fox. Saw the turnover and found some space to break away.
Got a piece of it. Fox with the steal. For the finish. Victor Wembanyama galloping in for the finish.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs out in front of 9. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pistons trailed by 9. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if Fox gets within touching distance of the rim, he's not taking any chances.
And Klingon has it in the corner. Down low. And stolen by Vassell. And Fox with a clear path to the basket.
And he continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Booker. Picked by Randall for 3. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Booker outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. With three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he is so fast. Fox just needs one step, then he is practically at the rim.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They set the pick. And here's Booker. 19 points in the game. Detroit, no good that time either.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Fox. 59 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Well, I like what we've seen from Fox tonight. Calling his own number, providing a serious scoring punch.
Back to Ivy. 6 on the shot clock. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Another miss by Fox. Pistons trailed by 21. Right side Holiday. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Five seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's San Antonio with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. San Antonio leading by 21. McBride with the ball. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Great, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Fox looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got 11 in the second half.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Got to think he'd like a few more of those.
For 3, Booker, a putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Back to Fox. They set the pick. Here's Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Pistons with possession here. Outside Holiday. Booker outside. Back to Holiday. Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
And you have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
After just 1 turnover in the first half, he just keeps giving it away here in the second. You cannot keep making these careless mistakes.
Back to Castle. A pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Off target at the rim. On the wing, Booker. Craig sets a screen. Now Klingon. Here's Booker. Count it. Good. Booker's got 21 in the game.
And the deft touch from Booker. I love when he gets fancy and lofts it up there like that.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Booker in the corner. The screen from Thompson. No good from Booker.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
It only takes Wemby a few strides to get where he wants to go.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Booker. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. In the corner, Castle with it. Bulls from the top of the key. Craig pulls it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker up top. And he drives in, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win